Stay tuned for the video.
What's going on, YouTube? You already know who it is. Brand new video for you guys today. I missed you all. Listen, y'all, I hope you all had a great holiday, great Christmas, everything. I did for the most part, despite the fact that I had this crazy cold virus, which is why you guys didn't see me last week. Listen, these emojis pretty much describe everything that happened to me. I don't know what the hell happened. This weather, whatever it is, it was just like, it just took my spirits away, like forgetting. Because if I had like a simple cough or a couple of sneezes or something like that, I probably would have been on here. But everything that I went through, the emojis, that's what I experienced. And it was just, ooh, like my stomach was going crazy. It was a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm better now. Still got a little bit of a cough, but I'm definitely way better from last week, I'll tell you that. But with that being said, I'm going to check out this video. Top 10 most shocking music myths. Now, I am a music person, and I have checked out a couple of, what's that word, conspiracy-like videos about the music industry or the industry in general. And apparently you have to sell your soul to, like, really make it, apparently. I don't know. You know, unless you got a thing for music or acting or anything like an entertainment business, you'll probably figure that out when you get there. You know, I mean, I have a gift for both, but, you know, I ain't selling. I ain't gonna be no soul selling over here, okay? But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out this video. This is from WatchMojo. Yeah, so let's check it on out. Shall we? In about 3, 2, 1.
These stories are the stuff of legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most shocking myths in rock music.
Come on, Wade! Let him out!
Number 10, child actor turned Antichrist.
Ooh. That was my best friend, Paul Pfeiffer. Paul was allergic to everything.
Oh, this dude.
It's not as wild as the myth that says Marilyn Manson had ribs removed to facilitate oral sex on himself, but picturing a young Brian Warner on the Wonder Years is just as nutty.
What are you, crazy?
Despite the stark contrast between the wholesome Paul Pfeiffer and the Antichrist superstar's image,
that was
hard
the same
to deny
person?
the physical resemblances.
Yeah.
But it's actually Josh Saviano who played Kevin Arnold's best friend, so put this rumor to rest.
Okay, maybe it's a dumb idea.
Number 9, Dying to Live.
You'll be so lonely, you could die.
Sometimes
Thank you very much.
diehard fans have trouble letting go, especially Elvis fans.
On August 23rd of 1991, I saw Elvis Presley at Winesburg Inn in Clyde, Ohio.
Inconsistencies on his death certificate caused some to suggest the king faked his death.
They say that about a lot of people.
And tabloids are full of people who claim to have seen him in the flesh.
Why do he look like Donald Trump on that?
Fake death theories are also attached to Jim Morrison, since his body was never autopsied. And Tupac, who keeps releasing new music that fans believe references future events.
Where's this new music at?
I'm selling records. This is what I do for a living. I'm selling records. I didn't think it was going to be a matter of life and death.
Number 8, psychedelic bandanas. Jimmy was almost as famous for his drug use as he was for his guitar skills, so it's not crazy to think he'd found a way to combine them. Rumor has it, the guitar great hid LSD under his bandanas while performing, and absorbed the acid through self-inflicted cuts in his forehead.
Wow.
But that's not all. The shady circumstances surrounding his death encouraged a persistent rumor that Hendrix was murdered.
Isn't that the case for a lot of artists in the industry?
Number 7. He sold his soul for rock and roll.
Oh, I heard
Robert
about this
Johnson's
story.
complex style made him a legend.
And the devil.
What's also legendary is how the king of Mississippi Delta blues allegedly got his skills, by selling his soul to the devil.
Why don't you sell your soul to me? How much you got? $5? Deal.
Some point to his short life and songs like Me and the Devil as proof, but others know it was natural talent and hard work.
Me and the devil. Walking side by
That too, but
Another musician who allegedly made a deal with the devil? Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page. Number 6. Full of Seaman's semen.
excuse
While
me.
this legend's been attributed to Elton John, Alanis Morissette, Lil' Kim, and more,
Queen B.
it's most famously connected to Rod Stewart. The story goes that the Brit was servicing a fleet of sailors when he had to go to the hospital to get his stomach pumped of all the excess fluid.
Oh God.
Amused, but I feel I'm being used.
Though the singer-songwriter maintains a fired assistant
I've seen him
concocted
before.
this bogus tale, he's still asked about it.
I remember that when I was a child, hearing that rumor.
Number 5. Cow Got Your Tongue?
Cow.
Amid Kiss's loud anthemic music, eye-catching costumes, and onstage antics, Gene Simmons made tongue-wagging his signature move. His appendage quickly caught the attention of fans and groupies for its unusual
course.
length, and soon, stories spread that the demon had had a cow's tongue attached to his own.
A whole cow's tongue.
But don't worry,
Bruh.
it wasn't true and it wasn't possible. Simmons' tongue looked nothing like a cow's, and medicine wasn't that advanced then anyway.
Okay, I feel uncomfortable. Mick Jagger.
Number 4, A Bloody Good Time. Years of substance abuse led Keith Richards to want a clean slate. The solution? A blood purification procedure. But his status as a member of the world's greatest rock and roll band meant the media hounded him about it. So he fabricated an outrageous tale claiming doctors changed his blood with a new supply. Another Richards anecdote, the Stones guitarist also said he snorted his father's ashes.
You did in fact do it.
I ingested my
What?
ancestor, yes.
Number 3, Paul is Dead.
I heard this one. Yep.
The Beatles were the subject
Yikes.
of many rumors, including one where they smoked up at Buckingham Palace. After an American university paper said the cute one died in a car crash and was replaced by a lookalike, the story picked up steam with help from radio stations and clues in the Fab Four's lyrics and album art.
So this started some rumor that because he was barefooted, he's dead. I couldn't see the connection myself. I don't.
While he was in an accident, Mac is alive and going strong today.
There will be no sorrow, let it be.
I've never seen it with a beard before.
Number 2, Courtney killed Kurt. When a shotgun and note were found near Kurt Cobain's lifeless body, most accepted the Nirvana frontman's death as suicide. But conspiracy theorists cried murder. Journalists and filmmakers took this idea further by suggesting his wife Courtney Love was behind it all. See the El Duce interview in Kurt and Courtney.
You did some deal with Courtney, right?
Yeah. She offered me 50 grand to whack Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I was telling you this.
However, most have concluded there isn't enough evidence to support the murder claims. Number 1, Off with Their Heads. As an incredible showman known for shocking theatrics, the Prince of Darkness was used to animal carcasses on stage. After all, the godfather of
Animal
heavy
what
metal
now?
bit off a dove's head during a CBS Records meeting. But his fans probably thought
Oh,
he
shit,
was
that's
batshit
Ozzy Osbourne.
crazy
Sharon!
and bit a bat's head off. And make no mistake, this was no rubber toy and no myth.
I thought it was one of those like Halloween rubber things, and I just bit into it, and it was a real bat.
After the bat bit back,
You knew that was a
Ozzy
real bat,
tested
Ozzy.
for rabies.
Sharon!
Do you agree with our...
Yeah, y'all, I've heard some crazy stories about the music industry, and let's just say they aren't pretty stories. I'll say that. But I did hear about that story about, as far as the Beatles, blah 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 blah, with Paul McCartney, correct? I was gonna say Paul Mooney, but that's a whole other person. Yeah, it even said, like, I saw like an old, like one of those old tabloid magazines that said Paul is dead or something like that, and like apparently, like people that you think are alive, they really aren't. It's like excuse me, the whole thing going back into cloning. You really think that's that person, and it's really not. And that shit is just crazy, because it's like, I'm not trying to say I don't think that cloning is real, and especially when it comes to these celebrities, and it's like you be like, damn, they look different, and me personally, like people that I like, because we all have our favorites and stuff, with most of us, it's like, damn, I just hope this motherfucker had plastic surgery or something, because it's like, if this is a whole like clone, that's scary. Like, who are you? Like, who are you? But my thing is, it's like, where did they clone them at? You know what? I don't even want to know, because some things are just better left unheard, unseen. Some things are just better left unknown at this point. But yeah, and what was another story in here? I heard about the whole Kurt Cobain thing, and with these like different artists and stuff, especially in the rock section, there's a song called "Murder by Numbers," and apparently that's a real thing, especially in the entertainment industry. Like, in that song "Murder by Numbers," like, it explains like what you have to do to really get up there in the entertainment industry. And if you want to be specific as far as music is concerned, these artists and stuff, they sign these labels and everything, and they think this money is just given to them, and there's no like, they don't have to pay back in some way, like not necessarily the money, but like they have to pay back in blood, quote unquote blood sacrificing, and anything like that. That's why you see most of these artists, they all young, they my age, if not younger, if not a little bit older, and they own every type of drug you can think of, drinking every type of alcohol, damn near going crazy because they done got rid of somebody in their family, and like they low-key regretting the decision, because some people was calling out Meg Thee Stallion for allegedly sacrificing her mama, because all of a sudden she blows up and she signed to Jay-Z, and not long after that, her mom passed or something like that. And she even talked about her grandmother, like I think she said they both died within the same month. And it's like, damn, and it's like, I'm not trying to say those type of things can't happen in families, unfortunately, but when you think about the whole thing with the music industry or the entertainment industry, somebody blows up, one of your faves blows the fuck up, and then all of a sudden they lose a family member or something like that, and it's just like, and then when you get down to numerology and stuff like that, it's like you be like side-eyeing the fuck out of somebody. It's like this couldn't be no damn coincidence. This could not be no damn coincidence. Let me think of an example. Some of y'all may get a little triggered. Any T Grizzly fans out there? His aunt, or his assistant, I think, who was his aunt, she recently passed. The car got shot up or something. He was in, now mind you, he was in the car too, and he got out just in time, but yet the bullets got his aunt. And like I said, when you talk about numerology and their numbers and stuff, the elites, the powers that be, they call them, they have special numbers and stuff that let you know that this was a mark done by them, the 3 and the 6, that's why you see them, they throw up the, that, Drake in them, the devil horns, all that. So I had did the calculations because somebody I watch, shout out to her, So Madame, her YouTube channel, Fame versus Sacrifice. If you're into videos like that, her channel is really dope, so go ahead and check her out, Fame versus Sacrifice. And she broke it down, like how you can calculate, like say for instance, one of your faves, like that have died in the past, you add up the day that they died, like the month, the day, and then the year, and then however old they are, it could add up to like a 6 or a 3. It's a lot to explain, but it's like when you break it down, it's like, damn, you know. So I don't know. It's a whole lot, you know, and it's like, because it's like, damn, a lot of us, some of us could see ourselves in the entertainment industry, but me personally, like, if I got to go through all that, it's just like, I'd be grateful to be successful on here, you know, like, because it's just a lot. But that's enough of me rambling. It is a lot, though, but it is interesting to find out about. But yeah, check out the song itself, Murder by Numbers. Look it up. And like I said, check out So Madame's channel, Fame versus Sacrifice. Really dope channel, interesting, especially on how it supposedly goes down if you really want to make it big in the entertainment industry. So yeah. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, comment below some crazy music stories you heard, or music myths you heard about, or like the entertainment industry in general, and anything else I can react to for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Please do that. Please do that. Please do that. And hit that subscribe button, follow me on my Instagram, and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back shortly. Taylor Rain, and I'm out.